Hello and welcome back to Tinker Talks Guns. So, if you saw the most recent Sergeant Joe Reacts video, you know that this is Sergeant Joe's new shotgun. It is a Western Field single-shot bolt-action 410. It has a manual cocking assembly. The bolt does not cock it. And the trigger is super light. And this gun dates to around World War I, as near as I can tell. And it's a good, useful, lightweight, handy shotgun. Well, Joe wanted some garden loads because Joe and his wife Katie have an extensive garden with extensive problems with squirrels, mice, rabbits, etc. And for the larger critters that occasionally visit, like coyotes, this 410 with the proper load of standard conventional 410 buckshot will handle things quite nicely. But most of what he needs is something a little lighter. And as mentioned in the video about this shotgun, I had discovered that 44 Magnum shells fit nicely in the chamber. 45 Colt doesn't. And so I had prototyped some shot loads, but I thought I could improve on them. So what these are, as you can see, there is a cardboard overshot card, and it is sealed with red nail polish, because that's what I have for painting sights. And inside, rather than just having a simple leather wad, which is what I normally use in garden shell loads, Chris at Pintos Guns came up with these. And these are a 410 shot. I mean, it's a 410 wad. And it is the Stump 36 brush wad. Nice and light and useful. Now, these are 41 caliber, but pushing them down over the powder charge in a 44 caliber shell, they fill the gaps quite nicely. And since they're hollow, it expands to fully obturate the bore. And I made this tool out of a piece of brass rod for pushing the wads down inside the cartridges. And I also made this handy little scoop that holds 100 grains of number 9 shot. So I can load these up quite quickly and efficiently, and there actually isn't a reloading press involved. The cartridges go through a sizing die, which ejects the spent primer, and then I insert the wad, push it firmly down as far as it will go, even a tap with a soft hammer to get it seated, scoop in the number 9 shot, put the shot card on top, and then paint it with the nail polish, which seals it and glues the sides of the overshot card to the shell, so all the little balls don't fall out. So, before we do any testing with this, I'd like to thank my supporters on Patreon. This whole shooting match, so to speak, costs money, and your contributions help more than you know. I also like to thank channel benefactors, those individuals and businesses that have contributed to the channel in innumerable ways, and especially thanks to Chris at Pintos Guns for finding these little wads and attendant other 410 loading paraphernalia, which he was willing to part with at a very reasonable price. So let's have a look at patterning this shotgun with this load. Well, my point of aim was a little high, but that's a very nice pattern. So I'm going to call that a success. So aside from me shooting a little high, and that's an aiming error, I have not shot this a great many times, and having that semi-rear sight just threw me off a little bit, so I shot a little high. That's fine. Pattern was very nice though, and I have chronographed these loads with the Garmin Radar chronograph, which, unlike conventional chronographs, never has any issues chronographing shot loads. So it's very useful in that respect. And that's not a paid thing. That's just me telling you what I've got that works. So these are really satisfactory at 15 yards and ought to do what Joe needs them to do, just dandy. And it's really nice that we could take basically a relic, an ancient single-shot shotgun that a lot of people find not particularly desirable. And I'm very gratified that my brother will be able to put it to good use. And I like guns like this, the kind of gun that normal people bought to do normal gun things with, that are very much underrepresented, I think, in gun circles. So anyway, kind of a short one, but not much to say. This afternoon, I will be taking this shotgun to meet Joe at an FFL to transfer it officially to him, and I will hand over his box of ammunition. He already has standard 410 shells that I think I gave to him last time we were shooting, and he can buy them easily locally, of course. So, very pleased with how this is all working out, and Joe is pretty happy about it too. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day. I hope this finds you well. Stay safe, take care, and I'll talk to you again real soon.